battles of martial arts history. Present! Contract! Method! Multiple! Begin!
As you can see from these historically accurate and completely factual pictures of actual contracts being implemented in martial arts schools, contracts have a long history of use. There's also an extensive history of month-to-month memberships being used as well from these other totally accurate snapshots of local martial arts schools who have implemented this strategy.
So which is better? There's lots of ways to run a martial arts business, and some will fit your personality type, your culture, and some won't. Here's some other common examples of other trends that come up throughout martial arts history.
Here is the world's longest testimonial page ever recorded in history for a martial arts website. Scholars are still scrolling through pictures of scantily clad fitness kickboxers as we speak, scouring the net to find the actual content.
Here is the first and oldest automated email campaign ever sent.
You can grow your school many different ways. Let me be the first to tell you that all these different strategies will bring you success depending on what your definition of success actually is. However, everyone's definition is different, and that's why it isn't an easy decision as to how you want to run your business. My definition of success is when you feel that rush, that tingle of excitement about what you do, sticking with what matters through hard times, and living a life you can feel proud about when you look back on it. Some people will work 80 hours a week just to have a sports car that they can use as their Facebook profile picture. Some think money is success. The question is, what's your definition of success? I feel like as a leader, I am sick and tired of hearing bullshit. Most people know bullshit when they step in it, so I don't want to lead them to it, I want to guide them through it. In full disclosure, I've done both contracts and month-to-month memberships. What if the answer was somewhere in the middle, okay? Let's look at the pros and cons of each. First off, terminology. When we say contracts, we are referring to an agreement that the student signs that says he's going to be continuing to pay even if he or she doesn't continue training. Most people offer some kind of basic ways to cancel the contract, like if you move, a doctor's excuse showing you're incapable of continuing, or a loss of job, etc. Some can't be canceled for any other reason, and some can be canceled if you pay out a percentage of the remaining balance or a hefty upfront cancellation fee. The main reasons people state they prefer contracts are, it gets a commitment from the student to stick with it, which increases their retention. You have more leverage on the books when you're applying for a business loan. You don't have to worry about students quitting during the summer. And finally, it's guaranteed income. Here's some of the common phrases and tactics I hear from school owners that just make me want to bang my head on the desk.
Is this a contract?
No, ma'am. We like to refer to this as a membership agreement.
Do I have to sign here?
We prefer to use the term endorse.
Okay, can I borrow your pen?
You need to see the investment inkwell. Bullshit alert!
Well, you don't have a business if you don't have contracts.
Bullshit!
What are your prices?
Well, it varies. It depends on which program you're looking for.
What are my fees going to be?
We have lots of affordable programs for all levels of income. Bullshit. So, let me get this straight. I don't want to come here anymore because of a change in my life, and now I'm going to be forced basically to pay for the next year and a half anyway, right? Oh, I could pay an upfront $300 cancellation fee for convenience. I see. Okay, well, why didn't you just say so? Yeah, man, I'll gladly pay for that, you know, and I'll be happy about it. I can't wait to tell all my friends. Oh, you. I am surely coming back to your school, mister. What's that? What's that taste? That must be the great taste of the experience that I had here. Oh, yes, I can taste it. Bullshit!
No, but really, how much are your classes?
Well, the initial investment depends on lots of different things, but it averages out to be about $10 to $15 per class.
I'd like to sign my son up.
Oh, that's great. Good news. How old is your son?
He is 7 months.
Oh, you're looking for our prenatal contract. I understand Jimmy doesn't want to continue martial arts, but you signed this 2-year agreement and you have to honor it. For God's sakes, I'm going to teach you honor! Bullshit.
Alright, just tell me how much it is.
Well, you see, your initial down payment breaks out to be about 15 cents per hour. it weren't for contracts, I'd be out of business.
Bullshit, your program sucks.
So there's a $29 registration fee, and that's due today.
So what exactly is this registration fee for?
These aren't the registration fees you're looking for.
Really, what are the registration fees for?
I have no idea.
Bullshit!
So it's time to discuss renewing your contract. So is your son's confidence worth 7 cents per 30-minute interval?
Alright, maybe there's nothing wrong with all that, and I don't know about you, but that stuff is not my style. But of course, I'm totally not exaggerating about any of that stuff at all, right? Now let's look at the month-to-month memberships. When we say month-to-month membership, we're referring to a membership that you sign, or maybe you don't. This says you give us a 30-day notice and then you can quit.
Please don't be somebody trying to quit. Please don't be somebody trying to quit. Active martial arts. Oh, hey, Sandra. Sandra wants to take a break. So you see, you just pay month to month at this school, and you can quit and cancel whenever you feel like it. Oh, careful now, careful.
Where's all the office furniture? Do you plan on being here very long?
No. So he wants to play baseball instead, is what you're saying. Baseball. I'm glad everybody can make it to the staff meeting. Yeah, good to see you, Jim. Good, yeah. So as you all know, it's summertime. Yeah, and you know what that means. We had a good run. It's time to close down. Yeah. So he wants to take a break for flying trapeze. He's trying out for the circus. So he's just going to be taking a break while he's at the flying trapeze camp, is what you're saying. So congratulations on joining our school.
I'd like to quit now. This chair is uncomfortable.
Oh yes, of course. I hope you enjoyed your time here. Thank you.
Well,
thank you. So you guys are coming back. Yeah, you of course. Yeah, you're underwater art lessons.
Okay, here's my thoughts and observations. I could be successful doing contracts or doing month-to-month memberships. There's a problem with both, I believe. So I do a hybrid method that deals with the cons of each. I'm in no way saying it's perfect, but I think it's another step in this evolution. For example, I don't like the word contract. Society is shifting, and with that negative focus on contracts, I predict that contracts are eventually going to be a relic of the past with martial arts schools, but not in the very near future. I want the security of a contract without the fear and the concerns for my customer. I want the student to be committed, but I don't want to piss them off either when they want to quit for whatever reason. So they need to feel like they have flexibility. If they do need to stop coming, I want them to come back because they loved our school and the impression that we gave them when they decided to take a break. I don't want students to just be able to quit on a moment's notice either though. As far as loans go, that one's debatable. I've never had a problem getting a loan, and I built 3 schools without contracts. I do a simple, no contract membership. I do have them sign an agreement, but it's very short, and it's not drafted by a lawyer because guess what? I will never ever take them to collections or try and sue them. Why would you do that? If they want to be jerks and not pay, that's on them. I can't stop them anyway, and no contract is going to make someone pay when they really don't want to. Who are you fooling with that? I explained that we have a 60-day written notice to cancel their membership and that they fill that out in person with us. And then they can still train during those 60 days. There's no upfront payment, and people usually plan their exit in advance anyway if they have a legitimate reason. People rarely ever get upset about this, and it guarantees me another 60 days income. Also, they can't just out of the blue quit because I've got 60 days to fix the problem. And fix it we do, because 50% of the students who put in notices at my school cancel it before the 60 days is up. That's not a bullshit stat either, because they've changed their mind and decided to continue. My stats for retention last year were 93%. That means out of all the students I signed up since January of that year, by December 31st, 93% of them were still actively training.
Bullshit.
No, it's not. It's called retention. We kick ass, and that's why members stay members. When people want to freeze memberships, we don't do it, because we explained in the beginning that we offer them a 2 makeup lesson per month policy if you can't attend. It's basically a private lesson, but if there's anyone else who we owe a lesson to, we just put them all together in a group and get them caught up. So you basically keep paying during the summer or family vacation or whatever the excuse is, and we give them 2 private lessons. Another reason they don't quit is because when you join a membership at my school, your rate never goes up unless you cancel and try and rejoin. Then you have to start at the new current rate. That means once you sign up, your rate is for life. They consider canceling their membership for a few months or taking a break, but then they're discouraged because they know they won't get the same rate when they come back. And they simply get the private lessons for free that they've paid for anyway, which gets them caught back up. Another very important point, I don't create an atmosphere where you can just quit at any time. We set goals, we motivate. Our classes don't suck and our programs don't suck. My staff doesn't spend time re-signing contracts. There's no opportunities for students to have to sit down with us and consider if they want to continue. It just happens. I don't have to renew people, they just continue. And I've been using this for 3 years now. It's not like this is experimental. It's stupid simple, and that's my goal, just to simplify things for both parties. We teach every single class like everyone in the class is on the fence about continuing. Because contracts or no contracts, they are every single day. If you want a free kit with editable agreements that you can customize, example pricing brochures, and exactly how to implement a program like this for free, just click here.
Haters!
You can still be successful with contracts or month-to-month or a hybrid method, so just chill out. That's how I choose to run my business, and guess what? I'm successful. So don't listen to experts who are going to tell you that there's only one way you can do something and be successful. In fact, don't listen to me either. Have a vision and purpose clearly defined for yourself. Pick the path that just feels right for you. After all, it's your business and your life. Good luck.
So Jessica's taking a break just while she's doing the bareback elephant riding lessons. She's team captain. Is that local? That's in Seattle. That's here in Seattle. Bareback elephant.
Seriously, if you like this video, please check out some of the awesome products I offer school owners at endlessmartialarts.com. See what over 250 school owners are raving about and using to build the school of their dreams. Good luck.
Do your classes suck? Of course they do! Because you don't have Endless Martial Arts Drills, the world's largest collection of easy to implement martial arts drills. With only a 15 penny per hour initial investment, you could have rocking classes and mustaches. Act now. This imaginary timer at the bottom of the screen is ticking. And if you don't purchase before the timer goes off, your students will accuse you of touching them inappropriately. Better check that insurance. Endless Martial Arts Insurance. Just sign this simple e-contract and it could be yours. Just look at all these testimonials. And more testimonials. So many testimonials it makes your head hurt.
Is there anything I can do to get out of this contract?
No.
Is there anything I can do to get out of this contract?
Sounds terrible. I just want to stop.
I don't know if you're throwing up or laughing.
What am I doing? I don't know, but you're not getting out of this contract.